Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. I figured we had to come live, see if we can catch a $50,000 Bitcoin on stream. So we'll see if it happens. I wanted to wait for us to get above 49.5 or 49.6, I should say, because 49.6 was the last top. You can see 49.6 we have surpassed. We're now at 49.7. Let's see if we make it. How's everyone doing? We're now at 49,849. These markets are exhausting, I'll tell you that. Bitcoin has just gone on a rampage. All right, 49,819. We will see if we make it. Yeah, I guess it's probably hit 50K on some exchanges. We'll see if it can actually hold it on some of the big ones. Brad says, "Well, when are we gonna sleep again?" I don't know, man. Whenever the markets calm down. Will altcoins go up with Bitcoin? Some of them will be dragged up. Probably Ethereum will be the main. I don't really consider Ethereum an alt, but Ethereum will be one of the main ones that would likely be dragged up with Bitcoin. A lot of altcoins will probably bleed against Bitcoin and probably stay somewhat relatively constant against USD if Bitcoin is in price discovery mode above 50K. So we're currently at 49,665. Yeah, it looks like people are saying we hit 50K on some exchanges, which I guess doesn't really surprise me because we hit 49,938 on Bitstamp. Yeah, I mean, by the strictest definition, Ethereum is considered an altcoin. I just use it more so as my index for altcoins. Let's look at it on the minute time frame. I'm gonna pull it up on Coinbase and see where it went. So it looks like on Coinbase it went to 49,871. Oh, there it goes, 49,290. So on Coinbase it looks like it hit 49,873. Yeah, we didn't quite hit 50 on Coinbase. Someone's Someone says we reached 49.99 49,999 on Binance. 49,999 on KuCoin as well. Yeah, I guess a ton of selling pressure hit at 50K. If Bitcoin dumps back to 47K, will alts jump? I mean, I think if it dumps back to 47K, alts will probably bleed more than Bitcoin, as unfair as that sounds. But if Bitcoin stabilizes, then yeah, they can run. But right now, this remains to be a Bitcoin party. If you look at the dominance, we're starting to poke our head above this general downtrend that we've been in. So a lot of this, I mean, if Bitcoin gets past 50K and starts really going into price discovery mode again, then there's a decent chance we continue to move up on the Bitcoin dominance. Slowly working its way back up. We're at 49,544. I'm curious where the regression band is on here. I mean, we still have a ways to go to get there. And again, we're not saying we can't ultimately break through it, but it's currently at around 57K is the bottom part of it. Do I see Bitcoin bouncing at 50 or straight to 54 if it breaks through? I mean, if it breaks through 50K, then it can start moving again. I mean, it can move quickly, right? It can move quickly again. And we saw that happen at 20K. We saw it happen at 30K. At 40K, it went fairly quickly up to 42. Yeah, I mean, there's a decent chance if it breaks through 50K, it could go up another few $1,000s. Yeah, I understand everyone. I understand it broke 50K some places, but it didn't break 50K everywhere. We still have a little ways to go on Coinbase and Bitstamp. They did not hit 50K. Yeah, I would say it's not really. I don't know that I consider 50K official until you really see it going through 50K on all the major exchanges. It did not hit 50K on Coinbase. It did not hit it on Bitstamp. It did not hit it on Binance. It did not hit it on a lot of the exchanges that we look at. Yeah, I don't really care what I hit on Bybit, to be completely honest. That's just one exchange. Yeah, Ethereum's getting dragged up. I would, as I said before, I would not expect Ethereum to do anything major until Bitcoin volatility calms back down. Bitcoin volatility stays high, the more likely path for Ethereum would be back down, okay, in terms of the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation. So, a major Ethereum move would likely come after Bitcoin has several days where it's calmed down, and this is not what lower volatility looks like. Lower volatility is not, going from 49K almost down to 47, back up to 49.9. This is not low volatility by Bitcoin by any means. How do I handle my alt Bitcoin pairs? I mean, I'm not like trading a ton of alts to Bitcoin. I mean, I have my portfolio the way I want it. Yeah, I think this is it's probably good for Ethereum whenever Bitcoin volatility calms down, but again, I would say you have to be patient on Ethereum. This is a Bitcoin show until the volatility is reduced. Yeah, apparently it hit 50K on some exchanges. Make sure you guys subscribe and give the video a thumbs up if you guys like the content. We're not really doing much of anything on this video except watching the price. I was actually about to go to sleep. Why does it hit on some exchanges and not others? Well, probably just differences in the order books. Some exchanges are going to have thinner order books than others. That's one reason. Is Ethereum being manipulated? No, I don't think so. This is just the way Ethereum behaves when Bitcoin volatility is high. How long did it bump against 20K? You mean when we broke it? I mean, it was several. It was a lot. I mean, I guess it depends on what do you mean by 20K. Do you mean like, does 19.8 count? Does 19.9 count? How come I don't allow donations? I don't know. I just don't want to. Um, Zoom out for a second. I mean, look at this move. I mean, this has been an insane move. This started on, when did it start? It started like October 7th. I mean, let's just draw a line through the middle of the data. It's been a crazy move for sure. Should we draw a house? There's our house. Am I buying if it hits 50K? No? When was the last time I bought Bitcoin? Um, it was a while ago. The last time, I mean, you guys know, right? I mean, the last time I bought Bitcoin was, so I was heavily accumulating Bitcoin here because this is where we tested the 20-week. I bought up to around this point. This was the last time I bought Bitcoin. And after that point, I started loading a lot more heavily into Ethereum, Link, ADA, and DOT. Those were the main ones that I was buying once Bitcoin got above this level. Uh, so basically, the idea that I was counting on this Ethereum move against Bitcoin in January, and also Link and ADA and DOT, and all of those have done really well. I mean, DOT's up like 6x, ADA's up a ton. I mean, ADA's been one of the ones that's gone on the. I mean, this parabolic move by ADA, um, because back in October when I was accumulating it, I mean it was at like 10 cents and 20 cents. So ADA's done a 9x. So yeah, the last time I accumulated Bitcoin was around that level that I just showed. Yeah, it was around this level right here. I was basically, for the most part, I was only accumulating Bitcoin at the 20 week, and then I accumulated it a little bit more after it left the 20 week. But once it got past this level and started this move, I started focusing on other coins that were not yet making major moves that I thought had a higher potential ROI, like Ethereum, Link, ADA, and DOT. But I was basically waiting for Bitcoin to confirm that it was going to hold the 20-week moving average, because if it had gone down, altcoins would have bled really badly against Bitcoin. And I would not have wanted to be I would not have wanted to be as exposed on altcoins if that had happened. Am I going to buy a Tesla? Probably not right now, no. Though at this rate, you might be able to buy two Teslas as one Bitcoin in the not so distant future. Basically, the idea is I use Bitcoin for more protection against the volatility of crypto, and then once it gives me more direction on whether the 20-week moving average is going to hold as support, then I load up more on altcoins to take advantage of those runs. I'm sure a lot of people who watch this show also have decent altcoin positions. I imagine most people have Ethereum at least. What am I going to do if Bitcoin reaches 50K? I'd probably go to sleep, to be completely honest. Yeah, we have a video on Avalanche. Alright, just go watch the video on the channel. What am I planning to add as a diversification asset after this run? Yeah, I've thought about real estate. The problem with real estate is that it takes a lot of work, and you can often do better in the stock market. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's possible to expand to real estate. I mean, you could always buy REITs, I guess, if you don't actually want to manage the properties. But um, yeah, I mean, I think you can diversify if you don't already have, some of the lower risk mutual funds, and you just want to take on a lot lower risk, get some sleep at night, and then just bask in all the gains you've made in crypto. That's a viable option. Yeah, I know you can get dividends and stuff that with REITs, but the problem is you have to pay taxes on the dividends. So you have to consider that. All right, let's see where we are. We're at 49,534. Yeah, Ethereum's not doing a whole lot right now, right? I mean, it's at 1823. It's not making any major moves. Pretty much expected at this point until Bitcoin volatility comes down. ADA is doing okay. I mean, it's at 88 cents. And you can see that, I mean, again, this is just a random parabolic line, but we'll see if ADA, if it continues to follow this pattern. I don't know. We'll see. What's the graph called on my Ethereum chart? This is just the bull market support band. It's all it is. It's the 20-week SMA and the 21-week EMA. I just have it because it tends to be our support in a bull market, um, and our resistance in a bear market. So that's the reason. That's the reason why I have it on here. And then in the accumulation phase, you just kind of go above it and below it. So that for Ethereum, that currently ranges from 876 up to 1,012 or so. So we're nowhere close to the bull market support band for Ethereum right now. What do you mean? How do you avoid tax on crypto? I mean, if you don't trade it, right? Someone said, did it tap 50 or just under? Basically, it just came under 50K on most exchanges, but on a few exchanges it hit 50 and went above 50. If you only lose money, you won't owe taxes. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. What are my main altcoin recommendations? Again, I mainly follow Link, ADA, and DOT are the main ones. Man, I was like, I fell asleep for a few minutes, and then I was awoken to all these alerts. I was like, oh man, damn it, Bitcoin. I do follow Uni. You can even see it right here on my watch list. I own some of that token. Now, how is Link doing? It's okay. It's right above or right below 33. All right. So did we do our job tonight and push the price back down? I mean, our last weekly candle was 25%. Another 25%. If we were to go 25% this week, it would put us at 60K, almost 61K. Oh, back down to 49 too. My guess is there's a decent chance I go to sleep and I wake up and it's at like 52K or something. That's generally that's generally what happens. Well, we just had a wick down to 49. All right, let's see. When did I start streaming? I started streaming 30 minutes ago. Does anyone care to guess what minute candle that was? So I started streaming 30 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is 30 minutes. So I basically started streaming right here on this candle. I'm kind of proud of my track record. You should add it as an indicator to your toolbox. No, I don't. I don't think I have that much power. It's a joke. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Check out that Telegram channel we have in the description below. And the premium list if you guys want the sale going on. Alright, what do you guys want to talk about? I don't really know what to talk about. I was about to go to sleep. Have I ever just smashed my computer? No. That does not seem like a very rational thing to do. Why is it when I ask people to start to ask me what you guys want to talk about, you just start spamming me all your altcoin, all the, like, let's be nice, but basically every altcoin known to man, you guys just start shilling me. Sometimes I just mean like, what do you want to talk about with respect to Bitcoin? Not show me your bags. In my opinion, why has Ethereum been holding back? I mean, everyone knows the answer to that, right? I've said it a bazillion times. Bitcoin volatility, Bitcoin volatility, Bitcoin volatility. That's the reason. As long as Bitcoin volatility stays high, Ethereum's not going to do anything impressive. Yeah, I mean, the regression stuff, guys, is not something. It's certainly not something to take to the bank. Okay, um, the bottom one, as I've always said, is more useful than the top one. So have some flexibility with the top one. It's only fit to 3 data points. So we are approaching it though. We're not too far away from it. Do an office tour. This is my chair. That's the bookshelf. Um, I would turn the camera so you could see my desk, but I don't want you to see how messy it is. I don't think I don't think we're necessarily going to see a real estate bubble collapse. No, I don't. There's actually a lot of evidence to support that real estate is going to continue going up in the short term. The spread, if you look at the spread, uh, it's not that much. It's not that large. So there's that's an indication that there's not an imminent crash about to occur in real estate. Is this my full time job? Yeah, I just draw houses on House and Garage TA. This is my full time job now. Yeah, I mean, another reason I'm being somewhat quiet and not talking so much is because my kids are sleeping like 10 feet away from me, so it is what it is. Ether Bitcoin's got to be getting hammered right now. 0.0367. Am I offering an internship for House TA? It's a pretty competitive position, I gotta say, so I don't know. But I mean, for everyone fearful on Ethereum, again, I think as long as Bitcoin's above the 20 week and whenever the volatility calms down, I think Ethereum will run. It's just a matter of whenever that happens for Bitcoin, and it could be half a week from now, it could be 2 weeks from now. I don't know. Who thinks we'll make it? Who thinks we'll make it to our regression band here? I guess also who thinks we'll just blow past it and say to hell with the regression band? To give you guys an idea, I mean, I guess I should say what are the prices right now corresponding to the lower band. So the lower band's 57,665, and the upper one would be 84,998. So basically, the upper one's at 85K. So in order to blow past the upper part, the price would need to go to 85K in the short term, right? But as we know, this will continue to increase. By August, the upper band will be closer probably to 100K. I don't know. I mean, I certainly think it's possible we go past it. As I said, it's only fit to 3 data points, so I'd say have some flexibility. It's possible we go past it. Actually, we've been past it before. I mean, you know, this peak, if you zoom in, went slightly past it. Someone says, "Are we watching paint dry?" No, I'm watching paint dry. You're watching someone watch paint dry. What computer am I using? A ThinkPad, Lenovo ThinkPad. All right. Did we do our job here? You know, sufficiently suppress the price. If I go to sleep, it'll go to 50, maybe. Let's check out the dominance. The dominance is my guess, if we just think of like, okay, what are the major possible scenarios here? You know, if Bitcoin breaks through 50K and then goes into some manic discovery mode, 55, 60K, then yeah, we're likely going to see the dominance continue to go up. If we get rejected at 49, the dominance probably goes up in the short term, because if Bitcoin dumps, then most likely alts will dump harder. But as long as Bitcoin doesn't dump to some really insane low level, then the dominance can still go back down as altcoins rally. I can't take the laptop into the room because my 4-month-old now is sleeping in there. It's kind of funny to look at this on a linear scale sometimes. Just see how much it puts this one to shame. Kind of like how this one put the one before it to shame, you know? And then how this one put this peak to shame. Well, if you judge Bitcoin reaching 50K on any exchange, then we already hit it. So I guess that would answer what comes first, a 50K Bitcoin or a 2K Ethereum. So because Bitcoin did hit 50K some places, you could argue that Bitcoin won the race. My kid's allowance is being Satoshis. Maybe that's a good idea. Like, Dad, but it cost me so much to just send it. Too bad, son. Honestly, there's a part of me that thinks it'd be interesting to just to just watch it dump or something. That would be quite the show. Probably not gonna happen. Probably gonna keep pushing higher, but all the euphoria right now in the space it would certainly wash that out. Logarithmic versus linear price scale, which one is better? Well, when you're looking at assets like Bitcoin that span orders of magnitude, you basically have to go with the linear scale or the logarithmic scale, right? Otherwise the linear scale you can't really see what's going on. So this is like a logarithmic scale right here. If you switch to a linear scale, it's just hard to really understand what's even going on here. So if you zoom out, you can see how the different moves look compared to each other, right? So I mean, like, let's go back and look at this. Like, this was the major pump in 2011, which was dwarfed by the one in 2013, in earlier 2013, which was dwarfed by the one in later 2013, which was dwarfed by the one in 2017. Again, now the same thing in 2021. Or you just switch it to a log scale and it makes it much easier to read. So I would say definitely the log scale is the way that you should spend most of your time looking at these charts. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. You can check out the premium list in the description below or the comments. And remember, we also have a Telegram channel because I'm going to end this stream soon and you guys can go talk about Bitcoin in the Telegram channel. Yeah, I mean, I think the Bitcoin will go to six figures this cycle. I think the six figures is certainly on the cards. I don't know how quick. I mean, I don't. It's certainly going up quicker than I thought it would. But I do think that it will eventually reach six figures this market cycle. I mean, at this point, it's only about a 2x. It's only a 2x from where we currently are, basically. I know everyone's frustrated with Ethereum. I would say just be patient. Not financial advice, but I mean, I'm. You have to just be patient with Ethereum when Bitcoin's going parabolic. We've seen this happen before. I would wait for Bitcoin volatility to calm down, and then it'll likely be time for Ethereum to shine. Will Ethereum go to five figures? I think it's possible. Yeah, I think a five-figure Ethereum is possible this cycle. But if we stop at 9K and turn back around, I don't. This is why I say putting out arbitrary numbers can be somewhat dangerous sometimes. Yeah, I'm very bullish on Ethereum. Again, I think that Ethereum will have a higher ROI than Bitcoin this cycle. So, all right, did we do our job? Let's see if it goes to 48. Our poor house did not get visited by Bitcoin. Maybe I can buy some furniture when Bitcoin hits 50. I don't know about that. Furniture is expensive. What are my thoughts on Cardano? Dude, I got like tons of Cardano videos. We actually published a Cardano video earlier today. Shall we wrap it up? I mean, you guys want me to go off stream and then maybe Bitcoin will rally back to 50? Let's see if it has a little bit of gas left in the tank. What time zone am I in? BST, Bitcoin Standard Time. I operate on Bitcoin price movements. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. By the way, if you guys are making a lot of money, just remember, taking profits occasionally is not necessarily a bad thing. How much exposure my portfolio is in crypto right now? Probably more than it should be. I have taken some profits recently on some altcoins, but not a lot. Honestly, not a lot. Probably should take more, but I don't think I'm stressed. I'm just tired. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. All right. Well, I guess we'll do one more minute. We've been going 59 minutes. I mean, it's starting to move back up a little bit. It came down here. It looks like it had a wick here to 49K, another wick here to 49K. Now we're back up to 49,339. We still have a ways to go though. We're almost back to 49.4. All right, maybe we should just call it. I mean, I mean, let's. Yeah, I mean, it could easily go past 50K. I mean, recognize too that it's not like it would be that surprising to see it come back down potentially. Um, we'll see what happens. We'll see if 50K goes down that easily. I sort of anticipated 50K being a longer fight than it currently has been, but we'll see. We'll see if it can break through or not. All right, why don't we wrap it up there? If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe. Not that this stream was that exciting, to be completely honest. Give the video a thumbs up. Remember, there's a Telegram channel. You can find a link to that in the description below. We'll also put it in the comments as well. And then there's also the premium list if you guys are looking to join that. All right, why don't we leave it there? Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys later. Bye.